always got to go through the script. Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's great to see everybody here. I welcome everybody to this graduation ceremony for the class of 2023. Let's have a big hand for these guys. Board members, Dr. O'Sullivan, Admiral Chin, other distinguished guests, family and friends, especially new graduates, this is a really special day, and we're so excited to be here with you. Several of you may be wondering what this is. This in the Navy is what we call a fox flag. And in the Navy, when we fly the fox flag over an aircraft carrier, that means we're commencing flight operations. So basically what it means is, look out, here comes a bunch of aircraft off the aircraft carrier. So pretty much like what happens at sea, we like to let people know that we're launching a new set of graduates from Salus. So on the campus today, we're flying the fox flag, let everybody know to look out, because here you come, which is a great thing. So to our faculty and staff, including our preceptors, adjunct faculty, I particularly want to thank you for your diligently equipping all of our students with the clinical and business skills that they need to face the challenges ahead. And I would be remiss if I did not recognize our world-class faculty behind me. Could you please stand and be recognized? I'd also like to recognize those Board of Trustee members who are with us as well. Can you please stand and be recognized? To our graduates, today marks a really special day of transition from being a full-time student to a healthcare professional, a healer, a teacher, a rehabilitation specialist, a researcher, and hopefully a lifelong learner. Embrace the opportunities and exercise the courage and determination you've demonstrated so well to transform all of these into accomplishments into the future. You've been given the gift and crucible of learning. Now it's time to transform that into something more useful, sustainable, and unbounded. Your impact on the world to serve others. As you go from the relative security of the academic environment to the real world, each of you will confront these challenges differently, yet I'm certain extremely successfully. I know you're well prepared. As you get ready to do good things, frankly, great things, know that Salus is always going to be your education and academic home. We're here to support you as you climb your professional ladders, and I expect you all to stay in touch. So ET, don't forget to call home. Now, not only do I want to hear from you how well you're doing, but I also welcome your continued input as you gain more experience, in particular, as you begin your professional careers, to let us know what we can possibly do better for the next class that is coming after you. So on behalf of our Board of Trustees, our faculty, and our staff, your classmates, I congratulate each of you on your achievements. I challenge you to push yourself beyond your comfort zone and blaze that trail to success. So thank you and congratulations on achieving this milestone, this first milestone in your professional lives. Best wishes and God bless. At this time, I'd like to welcome Kara Berblock from the Physician Assistant Studies program, who's going to deliver the graduate address. Kara?
To the platform party, faculty, parents, family members, friends, and most importantly, the remarkable graduating class sitting before me. Standing up here today, it is an immense honor to represent Salus University and to deliver this commencement address. I would like to take a moment to recognize all of the programs who are part of today's commencement, which include audiology, clinical optometry, vision rehabilitation therapy, physician assistant studies, and biomedicine. Salus was named after the Latin root health and the ancient Roman goddess of health and well-being. I cannot think of a more fitting name for a university that dedicates itself to the health sciences, interprofessional care, and education. During our training, we have learned the power of teamwork and the value of diverse perspectives. Together, we can achieve more than we could as individuals, and we will all rely on one another in our careers to provide our patients with the most comprehensive care they deserve. As we gather here today to celebrate our achievements, we can reflect on the journey it took to get here. After years of hard work, dedication, and resilience, we are sitting in these seats today, and that is something for which we can be extremely proud. The path to arrive here has been unique for each of us. Some have juggled work and family with their education, and others have faced personal hardships, financial struggles, or health issues, yet we've all found the strength to persevere. All of the long days in class and clinics, and even longer nights studying, all of the personal sacrifices we have made, and all of the knowledge we have gained has brought us here today. We've made friends that will last a lifetime, who we now get to call colleagues. We have shared our struggles, laughter, celebrated victories, and lent a helping hand to each other when needed. The sense of community we felt here at Salus has made our time here not only academically rewarding, but personally fulfilling. Our journey speaks to our ability to overcome challenges and to adapt and grow in times of adversity. If you would have told me even just 1 year ago I'd be standing on this stage addressing this audience, I never would have believed you. However, our time here at Salus was a time of new experiences, challenges, and opportunities, and it was in these moments that allowed us all to grow and develop new skills. Now, as we stand on the precipice of this next chapter, we carry with us these lessons that have shaped our character, expanded our horizons, and prepared us for the future. And as we begin our careers, we will continue to face challenges and uncertainties. But I ask that you continue to stand up to these challenges, take risks, and embrace the unknown, as this is how you will continue to find your true potential and become the best providers and versions of yourself. But of course, we did not get here today alone. I think I speak for all of the graduates here today when I say thank you to everyone in this audience. I also want to thank those who couldn't make it here today, or those who you may have lost along the way who are here in spirit. You have supported us through every step of this very, very challenging journey, and we could not have done it without you. I also want to thank the tremendous faculty we have here at Salus. You have not only served as our educators, but as mentors, role models, and friends. You have always believed in us, and your unwavering commitment to our education has shaped us into who we are today. Your guidance and support has made this milestone possible. We thank you for leading us by example and providing us with the foundation we need to be successful in our careers. We've chosen a life of service. It is an honor and a privilege, but also comes with great responsibility. Our work will touch the lives of many and contribute to the betterment of society. I want to remind you that your impact goes far beyond the patient or client sitting in front of you. You have the opportunity to affect families, communities, and society. The world needs the compassionate, skilled care that we aim to give. Never underestimate the influence that empathy alone can have on the well-being of your patients. Now, as we leave Salus, we enter a world full of possibilities. While we carry with us immense knowledge today, this will only continue to expand. We must be committed to lifelong learning, as our fields are always evolving. In the words of Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. We've now been armed with this power, and it's our responsibility to use it wisely. So with that, congratulations, class of 2023. I have no doubt that we will all go on to achieve great things.
Wasn't that great? Let's have another round of applause. Board members, graduates, distinguished faculty, fellow administrators, honored guests, family, and friends. On behalf of Salus University, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce our honorary degree recipient, Rear Admiral Colin Chin. I'm going to go off script. I have known Colin for 15 years or so. I was lucky enough to first meet Colin after I assumed command of U.S. Naval Hospital, Okinawa. Like most of his shipmates and colleagues, I quickly grew to admire Colin, his work ethic, his professionalism, and frankly, his sense of duty to our country. You know, Colin at that time had been serving with the Marine Corps in the 3rd Force, we call it the 3rd FSSG, but basically it was the support group that took care of all the Marines in Okinawa. At that time, I was looking for a new director of medical services, and his name came up many times. I got to tell you, it was one of the best things that ever happened to us at U.S. Naval Hospital, Okinawa. And for those of you who don't know anything about Okinawa, it's a special place. Colin met his wife, Eiko, there, who's with us today. The Japanese know it as the tropical gateway. It's beautiful beaches, there's less foliage. It's kind of like Hawaii. Then people are just wonderful, they're kind, and it's actually a pretty healthy place because I think it has the most 100-year-olds in the world living there. So, healthy lifestyle, that's something we all embrace, right? Well, it was interesting. I'm the commanding officer. He's a lieutenant commander at the time, I think. Well, he took me on this project, actually. Let me teach this guy how to swim and do other things. I was always a pretty good runner at that time, but not much of a triathlete. But both Colin and Eiko Chin are, were? No, still are. World-class athletes. I worked out with Eiko this morning. She put me to shame. You know, we had lots of fun and excursions while on Okinawa. It's probably one of our favorite places. But there was one time that I was convinced Colin really was trying to drown me once. We went out on this open ocean swim. There were 5-foot swells. And he said, oh, we can do this. And we did it. We survived. We were with one of our orthopedic surgeons, and we both looked at each other like we were nuts. But we did it. So talk about confidence building. That's important. You know, Okinawa was also where I learned what a truly caring healthcare provider Colin was. You know, for those of you who don't know, if you didn't read his bio, he's a gastroenterologist. And how many people have ever gotten a birthday card on their 50th birthday inviting them to a personal colonoscopy? He did that. And I think he corralled most of the other senior officers on the island as well. But in all seriousness, Colin is a natural leader, a tireless advocate for supporting our operational forces in an exemplary fashion. He completed a successful command tour following some other stops at Naval Hospital Oak Harbor. And then he went back to the Marine Corps as the Force Surgeon for the Marine Corps Forces Pacific. And then he successfully navigated the bureaucracy of the TRICARE system at TRICARE Regional West. That was tough duty because he was in San Diego. It was also during that tour that he was also appointed as the Chief of the Navy Medical Corps, which is not a small task. During that tenure, he had helped to ensure that all the medical corps officers who were slated for command also were really given the right operational experience so they knew how to care for our patients. This happened in 2011, and for those of you who might remember your history, that was also the year of the Japanese earthquake and tsunami in Fukushima. At that time, I was the U.S. Pacific Command Surgeon, and I was responsible for a medical response there. Well, I needed some assistance, and the first person I thought of that would come and be able to help us get the job done was Admiral Chin. He came out to Hawaii, served as my assistant, and he supported all of our Japanese friends and allies at the time. And frankly, there was no one more I could have trusted with this important mission. I know our boss appreciated that as well. When I became the Deputy Surgeon General of the Navy, we needed a Navy flag officer to go to the Pentagon on the C&O staff. And much to his chagrin, he was our first choice to come back and go to the Pentagon. Now, his operational Marine Corps Joint Command and healthcare experience made him a natural fit for that. and he hit it out of the park. But once again, he's a lucky guy, because he had a really short Pentagon tour. After that, he was capped to go and be the U.S. Pacific Command surgeon over in Hawaii. And he got to send a full tour there, didn't you? I only got to spend a year there. He got to spend 3 years there. But I will tell you, while he was there, he became, a true strategic enabler for us in ensuring that our national interests were followed throughout the Pacific. As they say, the rest is history. Following all these tours at the Defense Health Agency, he was even stationed with the Army at one point in time, and frankly did some fantastic work there. But he landed back at the Pentagon, and where he served as our nation's 14th Joint Staff Surgeon. And that's a position in which he serves as the Chief Medical Officer and advisor to the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, where he coordinated all issues related to health services, including operational medicine, force health protection, and readiness amongst all our combatant commands. So in over 38 years of distinguished service, domestically and overseas, Admiral Dr. Colin Chin has served multiple clinical, academic, research, operational, and executive leadership roles, some of which I've already mentioned. But every time he has done this, he has made a mark, and he has improved our operational readiness for our troops. Admiral Chin's career as a doctor and leader with the Navy was distinguished by multiple awards that you can read in the program that you have. I don't want to, it's too long a list, frankly. Most recently, Admiral Chin served as a clinical professor of medicine and scholar in residence at the Uniformed Services University in Bethesda, Maryland. And in his current role, which is about to transition to something else more neat, he's the Chief Medical Officer for Peraton, which is a national security and technology organization. And in their defense mission in the health solutions sector, he leverages his expertise in operational medicine, public health, global health security, and everything else that he's already done in military medicine. Dr. Chin is a fellow of the American College of Physicians, a member of Delta Omega, the National Public Health Honor Society, and he's achieved board certification in gastroenterology and internal medicine. So therefore, it is my high privilege and absolute personal honor to present Admiral Chin for the honorary Doctor of Humane Letters degree. Admiral Chin, would you please... citation. So on behalf of the Board of Trustees, by the power vested in it by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I confer upon you the honorary degree, Doctor of Humane Letters, and present to you the appropriate diploma. Board Secretary Craig Cassie just adorned Dr. Chin with the hood that symbolizes his high honor, which so deeply he deserves. Dr. Chin.
Thank you, Dr. Middleman. You started your remarks going off script, so before I go on to my script, I will very briefly go off script here. So he mentioned when I was his Director for Medical Services at U.S. Naval Okinawa. And I'm a gastroenterologist. He turns 50. He needs a actually now it's 45, but at that time it's 50. He needed to get his first screening colonoscopy. So we set it up. And he's in our OR, in the position, and I'm about ready to start the procedure. But before I sedated him, I said, Mike, I'm about to do what all 800 of your staff at this hospital wants to do to you. And then I sedated him. And after that, we're still good friends. Okay, let me now get into my remarks. So Dr. Middleman, Dr. Cassie, Dr. O'Sullivan, and members of the Board of Trustees of Salus University, thank you. Thank you very much for bestowing upon me this honorary doctorate degree. I am deeply humbled by this recognition and extremely grateful to all members of Salus University. During my 38-year career in the United States Navy, I was fortunate to receive numerous honors and awards, but nothing as prestigious as this. So I will cherish this honor for a lifetime. Thank you very much. This is not the first time I have been on this podium delivering remarks to the Salus University Board of Trustees, executive leadership, faculty, and the students. 10 years ago, when Dr. Middleman was inducted as the 6th president of Salus University, I introduced him to you. I now come back 10 years later to complete that circle with my remarks today. However, this ceremony today is not about me, and it's not about Dr. Middleman. It's all about our graduating students and the accomplishments that they have achieved during years of rigorous work to earn the degree that will be awarded to them today, which will mark their entry into the healthcare profession. So to the families of the graduates, the parents, the brothers, the sisters, the grandparents, the spouses, and the children, all of you have been instrumental in the success of each of our graduates that has led them to this monumental day. So without your love and support, today may not have happened. So everyone, let's have a huge, huge round of applause for our families. To the faculty, you also deserve a very warm round of applause. So please, a round of applause for the faculty. Because they represent the foundation of the development of our graduates' passion, or their passion, for lifelong education, professionalism, and healthcare. You, the faculty, selfishly imparted your knowledge, your experience, and your wisdom that will guide our graduates throughout the course of their professional careers. Now, to our graduates, congratulations. In a few minutes after I conclude my remarks and get off the stage, your degrees will be conferred upon you, and you will walk up the stage and receive your diplomas. That walk will represent the conclusion of an arduous educational journey lasting several years through high school, college, and graduate professional school. That many of us behind here, we traveled many, and for me, many years ago. But also represents the beginning of a new journey for you as a brand new healthcare professional. Like many, I required eye care, having been severely myopic beginning in junior high school. You know, I suffered in the early 70s wearing glasses with Coke bottle lenses. In the Navy, they were called BCGs, birth control glasses. Dr. Middleman was instrumental in getting rid of them when he commanded the Navy's ophthalmologic fabrication command. So in graduate school, I was very happy to get rid of my first set of contact lenses and the freedom from fogged lenses during the winter months. However, as I got older, my near vision got worse, and the eventual need for reading glasses. Coincidentally, Dr. Middleman was the first one who prescribed my first set of readers. So why do I share my personal history of eye care with you? Why did I go through that? Here's why. Over the course of all those years, I've had many optometrists. The best and most professional were always graduates of Salus University or the former college, Pennsylvania College of Optometry. And it's not just the College of Optometry I'm talking about. It applies to all of the graduates, all of you, of this fine institution. I am always relieved when I see a degree from Salus University being displayed very proudly in an exam room. So I instantly know when I see that degree that I will get great care from a dedicated and caring professional. Your predecessors have set a very high bar of excellence for you to uphold, and I am very confident that you will do just that. So I want to share 4 things with you that guided me during my career that I think will help you as well. They're teamwork, patient-centered care, lifelong learning, and professionalism. So first, let's talk about teamwork. Today, healthcare is a team sport. It is no longer ruled by domineering, autocratic, and mostly male physicians and surgeons. Those days are long gone. And the best care and best patient outcomes are delivered from practice settings that embrace a team approach. So whatever your healthcare role, you will be a key member of that team. So participate and speak up. The knowledge and experience that you will bring to the team is very important for those with routine and sometimes critical clinical decisions being made for your patient. So don't stay on the sidelines. Be out on the field of play with your teammates. And always remember, a key player on the team, and probably the most important member of that team, is your patient. Don't never lose focus on that. And that was not necessarily the case in the past here in the United States, and in many aspects of other parts of the world. It's still, things are like that. But a well-informed and educated patient should be an active participant in his or her healthcare decisions, because the best outcomes occur when this approach is embraced and followed by the team. As I said before, the patient should be the center of attention by all. With the increased use of electronic health records, shortened appointment times, and overbooking, a common complaint from patients is the lack of eye contact and hands-on examination by their providers, who are more interested in looking on that computer screen than listening to why they're in that office. So try your best to avoid being that type of clinician. It is very hard in our current practice environment to do that, but your patients will be more satisfied with the care that you provide, and you will be more satisfied as well. So remember, patient education is also an important task for all members of the healthcare team, whatever your role. Every patient encounter is an opportunity to educate your patient, whether it is in the clinic, the hospital, the lab, or the front desk. Every team member has a role and can contribute to patient education. So I cannot stress the importance of lifelong learning. Your education has not ended today, okay? You may think so, but it has not ended. The current pace of advances and knowledge and science, and particularly healthcare, is astronomical. It is reported that the doubling time for knowledge in medicine is now measured in months, and not decades like it was in the past. Artificial intelligence will only make this rate of increase even greater. So with that, you can fall behind very quickly if you don't keep up. So read your journals, attend conferences, and continue education activities, whether it's online or in person. Your patients and your team will demand it of you, as well as your state licensure boards and professional societies. So remember, stay educated, keep up. It's all part of being a healthcare professional. So it is now your responsibility to be a professional in everything that you do. So what does it mean when I say be a professional? Well, professionalism is your badge of honor. It encompasses not just your knowledge and skills, but also your demeanor, your commitment, and your integrity. It's showing up every day with a dedication to excellence and a commitment to continuous learning. It also means communicating effectively and always finding a way to be productive. Finally, your patients will rely on you not only for your technical expertise, but also for your trustworthiness, reliability, and empathy. So, congratulations, graduates. The world is a much better place because you're in it. So go forth, make your mark with teamwork, compassion, integrity, and professionalism as your guiding lights. Thank you very much.
President Middleman, platform party, faculty and administration, graduates, and friends. At this time, it is a pleasure to present our graduates who have earned awards and citations in recognition of their achievement while enrolled at Salus University. Please direct your attention to the program booklet. Beginning on page 4, each award is named and the program briefly describes the awards and citations. Recipients are acknowledged on the university website, www.salus.edu/commencement. You may navigate there using the QR code in the program. I'd like to invite our award recipients to rise, please.
Mr. President, upon the recommendation of the faculty from the Division of Global, Interprofessional, and Specialized Programming, along with the faculty of the College of Health Sciences, Education, and Rehabilitation, from the Departments of Blindness and Low Vision Studies, and the Physician Assistant Studies Program, I am pleased to present to you the class of 2023, who have fulfilled the requirements for their earned degree, Master of Science in Clinical Optometry, Master of Science, or Master of Medical Science. I recommend that the earned degree be conferred on each candidate at this time. Those graduates who have earned academic honors will be recognized as their degree is conferred. Will the candidates please rise?
Candidates for the Master of Science in Clinical Optometry, Master of Science, Master of Medical Science and Physician Studies degree, upon the recommendation of your faculty, I, representing the Board of Trustees, by power vested in it by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, do individually confer upon you your earned degree. Each of you, please, will step forward as your name is called.
We'll begin with the Master of Science in Clinical Optometry with an International Advanced Studies Certificate. Blue Jane Sala Araji. Franklin Chimizi Emeka. Roland Tachukwu Ehejirika. Next is the Master of Science in Vision Rehabilitation Therapy, Chelsea Brianna Gonzalez. Stephanie N.T., summa cum laude. Guillaume Seraglini, summa cum laude. Next is our Master of Medical Science in Physician Assistant Studies, Jenna Michelle Baer, cum laude. Put it by her sister, Sabrina Barmack, Chloe Cable Barmack. Jamie Victoria Beisel, cum laude. Abigail Jane Broder. Kara Berlbach, summa cum laude. Tareem H. Chaudhry, magna cum laude. Nicole Christine Chikera. Hannah Elise Cote, cum laude. Kajal J. Desai, magna cum laude. Jocelyn Faith Dillon, cum laude. Jennifer M. Dorley, magna cum laude. Blake T. Feingold. Laura Beth Fritz, cum laude. Joseph Tyler Gilbert, cum laude. Gina Michelle Glass, magna cum laude. Kelsey May Hopkins, magna cum laude. Mallory Blake Jackson. Nicolette Hunter Lawball. Jason Christopher Lewis, cum laude. Weilong Lee. Abigail Christine Lizowski, cum laude. Brianna M. Marcy. Sydney Isabella Mata, cum laude. Madison N. Matello. Shannon Elizabeth McCabe. Jenna Kimberly Mullen. Candace Haley Nelson. Shruti Barang Patel, cum laude. Emily Ann Poff, cum laude. Angela Rios, magna cum laude. Sarah Kathleen Roselli, cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Rothus, magna cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Savant, cum laude. Haley Erica Shear, cum laude. Caleb Y. Siegel. Cameron John Shiva. Ryan Mortaza Sadiq. Abigail Marie Silva, magna cum laude. Victoria Marie Tay, cum laude. Brian Christopher Verani, magna cum laude. Alexandra Weaver, cum laude. Jamie Danielle Wiener. Kira Lynn Wells, cum laude. Michaela Ann White. Shannon Alicia Williams. Carly Marie Worth, cum laude. Alexis Adriana Wislotsky, cum laude. Michaela Carissa Wislotsky, cum laude. Jacqueline Zwicker, cum laude.
Mr. President, Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Osborne College of Audiology, I am pleased to present to you the class of 2023 who have fulfilled the requirements for the degree Doctor of Audiology. I recommend that the earned degree be conferred on each candidate at this time. Those graduates who have earned academic honors will be recognized as their degree is conferred. Will the candidates please rise?
Thank you, Dr. O'Sullivan. Candidates for the Doctor of Audiology degree, upon the recommendation of your faculty, I, representing the Board of Trustees by power vested in it by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, to individually confer upon you your earned degree. Each of you please step forward when your name is called.
We are conferring the Doctor of Audiology Online Bridge Program degree. Dr. Krishna Dayalan. Dr. Mirnal Kumar Jha.
This one is for you, Ankita.
At this time, I invite our graduates to stand for the oath to professionalism. I'd also like to invite anyone present who is a member of any of the professions represented here today, or a service profession, to rise and recite the oath with our graduates. Please join us. The oath is on page 8 of the program booklet. Graduates, I am going to read the first line and ask you to repeat it. I am then going to prompt you at the start of each line by reading "I will," and then we will read the line to follow together. Let us begin. With full deliberation, I freely and solemnly pledge that. With full deliberation, I freely and solemnly pledge that. I will practice the art and science of my chosen profession faithfully and conscientiously and to the fullest scope of my competence. I will uphold and honorably promote by example and action the highest standards, ethics, and ideals of my chosen profession. I will provide professional care for those who seek my services with concern, with compassion, and with due regard for their human rights and dignity without discrimination. I will place the treatment of those whom I serve above personal gain and strive to see that none shall lack for proper care, with their welfare my utmost concern. I will maintain absolute confidentiality of all information provided by those who seek my services. I will continuously strive to broaden my knowledge and skills to deliver all new and efficacious means to enhance my services. I will do my utmost to serve my community, my country, and humankind. I hereby commit myself to be steadfast in the performance of this, my solemn oath and obligation. This we do promise. Congratulations, graduates.
Please be seated. Congratulations. Today will stand out as a life memory because now you've ascended to the launching threshold of your professional career. You've been patient and you've worked hard. Additionally, and to quote Dr. Chin, you've had a support team of friends, family, and faculty. Please remember to thank them and share the love. You've chosen dynamic careers. Also, to quote Dr. Chin, remain lifelong students so that you can fully embrace the technological advancements that lie ahead. It promises to be an exciting career. Don't be passionate. Help to forward your professions by being involved with your professional organizations, legislative initiatives, and once again, supporting your future colleagues. In addition to receiving your degree, if you look in your campus, you'll find a Salus pin. It's a small token that we want to acknowledge and express our admiration for the hard work of Salus. If you've not done so yet, please put it on, wear it. Come on, put it on. Wear it with pride because it demonstrates that you represent the finest of your profession and the result of your academic success at Salus. God bless you. Thank you. Finally, as you forge ahead, don't forget from whence you've come. Support the academic institutions that have offered you the opportunity to achieve your career dreams. Reciprocate your support for Salus and their sponsored events, and once again, your future colleagues. Well, it's been a long time coming. You've certainly waited long enough. Now, go out and celebrate. Carpe diem, seize the day, and embrace today's memories. Dilly-dilly, good on you.